It's a rarity here on Born to Watch that everyone on the show can share the exact memory of seeing a movie and actually remembering that time. 1996's Fargo could be the only one that fits that category. But I won't slide into the overs and unders just yet. The Coen Brothers assembled a cast of relative nobodies at the time and created a classic and made stars of almost the entire cast. Nearly 30 years on, does this apparent true story stand the test of time? And more importantly, will Dan remember when and where, and more importantly, who we saw this movie with? Joining me in the shithole that is Fargo, G, how are you?
Glad it's not as cold here as it is in Fargo.
Oh, God, it looks just miserable.
What a terrible temperature.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Couldn't do it
That'd be
by
tough
choice.
winters.
Couldn't do it by choice. And, mate, this must feel like a winter on the land for the man up there with his chickens. Dan, how are you, mate?
Yes, glad to have the G back with his little teeth and his all his sections, because doing a 4-ball, especially when you're battling influenza B, is not a lot of fun.
Dan, just say you feel better about yourself. Our greatest release to date, The Running Man.
Isn't that crazy? Is it still? Are we still big in the Scando countries?
Mate, we've actually done very, very well in the States and in the UK this time round. I think it also doesn't hurt that it's a bit topical with the new movie out to launch.
Production team needs a lot of thanks for that, and that's pretty much me for suggesting The Running Man, because it is super top. And I'm looking forward to actually seeing that particular movie when it comes out on Plex.
Your input into the behind the scenes of this podcast, Dan, it's actually, I can't describe just how much you do to make this thing.
We all do our part.
You're the heartbeat.
Although we won't get into it too much right now, but we may have found something that Dan may swerve deep into.
Sweet. Nice. Oh, just by the way, William H. Macy in the new Running Man.
Is he really?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, G. God, bringing the stats already.
Did you guys get into Shameless?
No,
I never
did.
did.
Yeah,
I never did. It was a bit too bleak for me.
Very good.
Yeah. I mean, William H. Macy's always been an awesome. I think he's
unbelievable
actor,
actor.
and I just thought just for him, but I've never watched it. I always want to go back. How many seasons? It's like 11.
Heaps.
Yeah, the Americans overplayed it.
Yeah. Does it jump the
The
shark?
Americans overplayed it. They did too many episodes and too many seasons, but it was very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, he did 134 episodes of that over 10 years.
Pretty sure the British series went for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, and was pitch perfect the whole time.
Yeah.
So the Americans, and it's not them. We understand they've got to sell the eps into the networks, but way overplayed. But excellent.
Start jumping the shark.
I've definitely not seen 134 episodes, but the ones I have seen have been good.
Good cast, and quite a few people have come out of that. So
yeah.
We are, of course, Born to Watch, the movie podcast where we don't take ourselves or the movies too seriously. Unless, of course, it's a Snorbs report, which won't be happening tonight as our little ginger-haired mate is away.
Yeah, but not a lot of Snorbs reporting in
No
Fargo.
Snorbs. Yeah. No Snorbs in Fargo. Very little flange, to be honest, in general.
Yep.
So there's definitely no triple S's going on in Fargo. Showers, Snorbs, and Spadger.
No. I reckon I could get a start as a hooker in the Twin Cities.
Yeah. I tell you what, I wonder what they're charging.
Yeah, that.
They know me prices, Gow? $25.
Yeah, you'd reckon it's lower than Nomi prices.
God, $12.50.
What about him change to us? Oh, you like that kind of work? What?
Yeah, God, so bad. So funny.
Oh God,
it's Adam Kelly. It's Adam Kelly sitting on the couch. So what about your life choices? How can I help you? Yeah. Overs and unders, gentlemen. Interesting one here. 1996 movie, 29 years old. I think I'm conservative. I'm conservative here for me, but I'm going to say 12. Now, Gow. Actually, no. We're going to start with Dan. Dan, overs and unders 12. Do you remember when you first saw it?
No. You were carrying on in that monologue at the opening. You're like, oh, everyone's going to remember where they saw it. I don't have a fucking clue. I can only presume we went to the Dendy, maybe. I don't know. It feels like a Dendy.
This is an act.
Yeah.
This feels like an act.
Please, Morgs.
This is a
Please.
fucking act.
I can't. When you jog my memory, I'll probably remember, but I honestly cannot remember seeing it.
Gow, where did we see this?
Dendy.
Yeah. We went to Martin Place. It was like, I had no idea what this movie was. There was six of us.
Yeah, and we went, and it was like because it wasn't a big.
No, I had no
movie.
idea about
Like,
it.
Yeah, let's go and watch this. It was, the first watch is interesting because you're like, it's sort of so offbeat.
Yeah. I loved it. I remember
Yeah,
loving it.
that was
I'd never
good.
seen anything like it before.
Great movie.
Very, very funny.
It was my recommendation too, if I remember.
Probably.
Oh, well, you remember it the way you want to. That's all right.
But I reckon I've seen it at least 12 times for sure.
Yeah. G-Man?
I'd be somewhere between 7 to 10, I'd say.
Yep.
I haven't seen it a heap, but it's certainly one of those ones I'd go back and watch any time.
Yeah. I've seen it heaps.
And the series. Series is awesome too.
I haven't watched the series.
Series are all awesome.
Yeah,
really good.
I haven't got to the series.
You should.
I watched the first two. I didn't continue. I didn't see the John Hamm series.
No, they were all
I
pretty
watched
good. They're all very
Chris
different.
Rock one and the
Yeah.
dude from the UK Office one and Billy Bob Thornton. I watched those two.
Yeah, that was the original. Yeah, no, they were all really good.
So Martin Henderson is his name? Or Martin Freeman?
Martin
Freeman.
Martin Henderson. He's
the
from,
Aussie guy.
Yeah, isn't he?
He's the Aussie guy.
Wasn't he on East Street?
He was on East Street, but he was also in.
Yeah.
Was he in The Ring with Naomi Watts?
Ringu.
Could
Was
it
he
be?
in The Ring?
Yeah.
I think he was in The Ring. He was her. He was
That was
his
a good
her
flick, the
boyfriend.
original Ringu.
Great movie. Excellent movie. Look, I've seen this upwards of 40 times. This was a favourite of mine when it was released. I think it was one of those movies that I liked. I liked it because it made me a little bit highbrow.
That's exactly. We went to the Dendy for fuck's sake. That's not Roy Mustaka.
No, and it was
no.
like, you've got to see this movie, Fargo. It's fucking amazing. People are like,
We would have had Bill and Tony's for sure.
I was going to say, do we have Bill and Tony's? Surely we
100%
would
would have had Bill and Tony's.
We had to if we went to the Dendy.
Yeah, 100% Bill and Tony's.
It probably had a blow up in the car on the way home because of certain canuts.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah,
Could be
no doubt.
anyone.
I'm
Shout
leaving
out to
early.
No one. Yeah.
I'm leaving early. Strapping the board to the top of the car. We're heading north. G-Man, why don't you tell us a bit about the movie? Whatever one we're doing, Fargo.
All right, couple of taglines for you. Small town, big crime, dead cold.
Yep.
A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere. Things go terribly awry when small-time Minnesota car salesman Jerry Lundegaard hires two thugs to kidnap his wife so he can collect the ransom from his wealthy father-in-law. Once people start dying, the very chipper and very pregnant police chief Marge takes the case. Will she stop at nothing until she gets her man? You betcha.
Like it. Short and sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to follow that up with the trailer because that's normally what we do. So strap yourselves in. Here we go. If I can push the right one.
Once upon a time.
Looks like she's gonna turn cold tomorrow. Yeah, you got that right.
There was a salesman called Jerry Lundegaard.
Okay, real good then.
Who always dreamt of striking it rich.
Wait, have you had a chance to think about that deal I was talking about, those 40 acres there in Wayzata?
Jerry, we're not going to just give you $750,000.
No, but see,
There you go.
It's pretty good. Comprehensive.
It's sort of, the music at the start makes it seem like it's a real comedy, like a comedy caper. I don't think it really.
No, it's a darker
but much
comedy,
darker than what it's made out at the start of that trailer, though.
Yeah.
I didn't like the music in the trailer, to be honest.
Much darker and a bit offbeat.
Critical thinking. I've got something special for tonight because, a few of the notes I've taken over time is I'm not talking enough. So I've got to up my, it's a bit like steps. Some people measure their steps. I measure my words. So IMDb rates Fargo 8.1 out of 10, which puts it 179th in the top 250. IMDb.
Mm.
Certified fresh, 94% on the tomato meter,
Yeah, good.
with a 92% popcorn meter.
That's one of our highest for sure.
He's one of our highest. I'm going to get to that in a second. 0% on the cryometer.
No crying.
No tears. Tears would freeze.
Yes.
Tears would freeze. Just so we can see what kind of movie we're dealing with tonight. Movies that have ranked 8.1 on IMDb that we have done previously. Catch Me If You Can, Gone Girl, Warrior, 3 Billboards, Rocky, Jaws, The Terminator, The Exorcist, Mad Max Fury Road, and Platoon.
Wow.
Pretty high praise there. It's in a good group of
Definitely.
good group of movies. Now, movies that have rated 94% on Rotten Tomatoes that we have done before. The Dark Knight,
Gay.
Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Mm-hmm.
Aliens, Die Hard, Groundhog Day, Iron Man,
Gay.
Moneyball, The Guard,
Awesome.
National Lampoon's Vacation,
Also
and
awesome.
Animal Kingdom.
Also
really?
awesome.
Yeah, good movie.
So, yeah,
It's interesting. It's an interesting group of movies that are
yeah.
in there.
I actually heard this thing done on another podcast. I've stolen this part, but I think it's quite cool to talk about. Let's just see where it sits. It took me a long time to categorize all them. So it's
Was
stuff
the
I do.
podcast
More-
you stole it from the middle-aged movie dorks?
No, it wasn't the middle-aged movie dorks. It was another one, which we shall remain nameless because they're not promoters of us.
Oh,
But I
fuck
think
them.
it's quite cool. Okay, good.
A quick shout out to Matt and Tim though from the middle-aged movie dorks. Keep doing what you're doing, boys. I'll never fucking listen, but good on you.
They are good fellas. They are good fellas. Got a couple of reviews, G-Man. Which one?
Bad.
Bad review, Davey Kerr. We haven't had him for a while.
Wow,
Wayne's
Wayne's
brother?
Brothers back. Yeah.
Wayne's Brothers
Hey.
back. From the New York Daily News. From the camera angles to the set design, everything is calculated to make the viewer feel superior to the cloddish, geeky characters on display.
But what does that? So what does
the
that
fuck
mean,
is he
mate?
talking about? Yeah, that's
So what does
yeah.
that mean? Did you like the movie or not?
Yeah.
It's designed like that. It's supposed to be quirky.
Yeah.
Jesus, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Dave
You know-
sucks.
You be the life of the party.
I've got to say, we've actually, the good reviews from Roger Ebert again. He's been big for the last few weeks.
he loved it. Ebert and Siskel loved it.
Siskel and Ebert loved it. But his, from the Chicago Sun-Times, to watch it is to experience steadily mounting delight as you realize the filmmakers have taken enormous risks, gotten away with them, and made a movie that is completely original and as familiar as an old shoe.
Yep. So Siskel and Ebert named this their best film of 96.
Yeah.
But when they were watching their first screening, Siskel leaned over to Ebert and said, "This is why we love movies."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my feeling in the Dendy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is incredible. And I did feel a little elitist and smarter than everyone in the film.
I think there's a really good balance there that the filmmakers do because the Coen Brothers are actually from Minnesota. So that whole Minnesota nice, and I think it's really deceptive that they played the characters as simple. It's more that it's this complex Minnesota nice where it's a little bit passive aggressive and everyone maybe not as kind as they seem. And
So, yeah, as it comes across, yeah.
yeah. And I'll talk a bit more about that in film school for fwits.
Jerry Lundegaard's wife, his wife in the movie.
Yeah, the one that's in jail.
She grew up in no, not Felicity Huffman. His wife in the movie.
Oh, in the movie, yes, right.
She actually was born in Fargo.
Yeah,
the town.
Yeah, she's got the strongest of the. She's really Minnesotan.
But you say like they're not that smart, but I tell you what, Frances McDormand is pretty smart as a cop.
She's a good cop.
She's very good.
She's great.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with your police work there.
That was an amazing line.
DLR. I think that means dealer.
She's so good.
She's awesome.
She loves a chow down too.
Oh yeah.
Loves a
Oh
food.
yeah. Gow liked a bit of Arby's when we were over there in the USA on our travels. Gow, do you remember getting stuck in a bit of Arby's?
Oh yeah, Arby's. We had the big Captain Crunch from KFC. Oh, they were good, Morgs.
What was when you were rooting the chick in the trailer park? There was a particular fast food that you two enjoyed before you got down and dirty. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like Arby's. What was it?
Garpies.
You're making up the story, mate.
It was
You
like
can throw whatever you want here.
it was like Denny's or something.
It was probably In and Out. It had a bit of the old In and Out.
No, that's only Southern California. No, it wasn't that. But he definitely got In and Out in the trailer very soon afterwards.
Well, Denny's was also always after Billy's. After Billy's.
Yeah, I know. You and I
used
to go there, but you didn't invite me back to the trailer to do your route, and I just had to get a summary the next day. Yeah.
12 cock.
But what else? Yeah, we like Jack in the Box. We liked all sorts of fast food when we were on our travels, didn't we?
Morgs, at that time of the 90s, you liked a lot of fast food.
Yeah, I was definitely. Although, I bulked up, I bulked down. It was a crazy time.
I'll tell you what, Morgs. The very first night we traveled, we landed in Hawaii. We got on the Cairns with the Marines and got invited back to the Marine base. We didn't go, but then we went to Jack in the Box that first night.
Is that what you called it?
Walked home shoulder to shoulder like that. Just keep up.
That's right. We went back to the hotel and you tried to get a hooker and you called the reception, and the receptionist said, prostitution is illegal in the state of Hawaii. And I was like, yeah, fuck, you don't need a hooker, mate. You're better than that. You're like, no, I'm fucking a hooker tonight. Yes. That was weird. You're just a fucking Devo.
Ordinary people.
Look at him cacking himself.
Now, people, you can choose to believe or disbelieve everything that just came out of Daniel's mouth then.
Oh, God.
It seemed pretty specific, right down to the accent of the receptionist that he was speaking to that I overheard. Yeah.
That you overheard.
That I overheard from afar.
In your own voice.
Yeah, it was one of the 30 voices in his head.
It's when they rang back and said, sir. Looks like, hello. Moggy. Yeah.
All right, ordinary people, Cal. Let's go. Fucking Morgs.
It was right up there with the Cal finger banged him.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, you got to get in quick first.
Oh, well done.
Good times. Good. Well played. Well played.
All right. The film stars. Ordinary people. Is that what we call it?
Yes.
Ordinary people. Frances McDormand. Now, we just started on her. Fantastic. We've talked about her before in 3 Billboards, which she's also excellent in. What a great actress. She's so good in this movie.
3 times Academy Award winning actress.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Fargo for this role. For arguably the best film ever made in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is mimicked in the amount of downloads we've had for that episode and Born to Watch. Best actress in Nomadland, which I really liked, really slow. She also won. She was a producer on that film too, so she won as part of the producing team for Nomadland as well. So 4 Academy Awards, and she was also nominated for Mississippi Burning, Almost Famous.
Yep.
Oh, she's good in Almost Famous.
Yeah, she's excellent in Almost Famous. North Country and Women Talking as well. So yeah, there you go.
You know, when you're saying Nomadland, she became the first actress nominated for acting and producing for the same film. First one ever.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Amazing career.
I've seen Nomadland quite a few times. I really like it. It's super slow.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. It's I don't know, G. I really enjoy it. And it's a bit of an experimental film in that there's a lot of non-professional actors in there. There's a lot of it's about the transient people in the US that are below the poverty line living in their vans, and she becomes part of that when her town shuts down. And a lot of the people that she meets on the road that they film are actually not professional actors. They're people that they cast Yeah, and but they're all awesome. It's really cool. Yeah, worth a look. Fwits if you're looking for something a little bit more cerebral.
It's a bit different from the movie that was born from the woke community called Gonadland, which was more about the transformation of the US.
Oh, that would be the name of my. That'd be the name of my brothel if I was a hooker in Minneapolis
or Hawaii.
Or Hawaii.
All right, let's move on. William H. Macy, also excellent in this movie. Lots of smaller independent films to start his career. He was
a jobber.
Right in there. Well, yeah, but I think he took a lot of those roles. And then he obviously, once he got through Fargo, I mean, one of his first movies was War Games. But he's uncredited as one of the NORAD officers. Did a whole heap of small. Then Benny and June in 93, The Client 94, Mr. Holland's Opus. He was the vice principal in that. And then he's in Fargo, and that's where he got his Best Supporting Actor nomination. And then after that, some big movies. Air Force One, 97, Boogie Nights, Little Bill.
Oh, mate, he's so good in that.
God, he's excellent.
He was in the Psycho reboot in 98.
So just Morgs on Boogie Nights. Is that a? I think it's a fuck up that they left in the movie when he goes, my wife's on the driveway with her ass in a cock.
Yes,
that's exactly right. It's similar to I was watching Dazed and Confused the other night, and Parker Posey says something similar where she fucks it up, and I'll remember the quote before the end of the episode. But yeah, absolutely. Paul Thomas Anderson thought it was fucking hysterical, so left it in.
It is very good because it just shows how, I guess, angry and out of his head he is.
And flustered and just, absolutely out of his mind he is.
His wife in that movie is played by an ex-porn star too.
Yes, Nina Hartley.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. But
apparently on the set at the end, she gave everybody like
a blowjob.
No, she gave them like presents. Maybe
a blowjob.
Maybe that was part of it. No, she gave them presents, and some of them were like some of her work. So he got like Anal Blaster 6 or something.
I'll have to check that out.
The names were good in the 90s, weren't they?
Yeah.
Anal Blaster 6. Look, William H. Macy's incredible. He's in a movie with, he's in obviously in heaps of movies, but a movie with John Travolta, A Civil Action.
Yep.
Which is really good. It's a good movie. They play lawyers. Play lawyers who go up against like big business for water contamination, and William H. Macy plays the sort of like the accountant in the partner, but he's an accountant. It's really good. He's so fucking good, and he is incredible in this movie.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor too. Like he's so good.
So I was watching some stuff, and the story goes that he auditioned for the role in say LA. And wasn't really thought he'd nailed it and was like, oh, I've nailed it. And then he heard through the grapevine that the Coens had gone to New York to audition more people. So he flew to New York and auditioned and walked in and started sort of going, I thought, I was really good and I thought I'd get the job. And now you're auditioning. And they go, do you want to read again? And he goes, yeah. He read again. Then they gave him the job.
He said them, if you don't give me the job, we're going to shoot your dog.
Shoot your dog. That's right.
But apparently, he originally auditioned to play the state trooper.
Yes,
he was the state trooper, and then he found out the role, and then he wanted that bad that he just lobbied them so hard.
Yeah.
But just what if you're gonna get your words up, you've really got to get the whole story, there, mate.
Well, I've just tried to paraphrase a bit. I don't want to get abused by Morgs.
Anyway, look, a couple other things about him. He auditioned for the role of Brian on the sitcom Family Guy.
Oh, really?
The dog, yeah. Which Seth MacFarlane said, yeah, thanks, everybody. I think I'll do it myself.
I think I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, they were coming
in. He actually, the writers and producers of The Simpsons have also said that if they were ever to do a real life movie or show about that he would be the person they would base, or the perfect person to play Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
Which you could see, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, gosh darn tootin'.
Cow loves Hoovers. Geese love Candace. Everyone else loves Ned Flanders. Not me. Everyone who counts loves Ned Flanders.
Okay, moving on to another great character actor, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, Buscemi,
He's
Buscemi.
funny looking. He's funny looking.
Yeah.
Man, like we've talked to him before. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Fargo, Con Air, The Big Lebowski, Armageddon, The Sopranos.
He's amazing. Love him.
He's just in The Big Lebowski. He's so good.
He's good at everything he does.
I've taken to watching The Sopranos over again, but on that 24/7 channel that you gave me.
Oh, yep.
So it just drops me in wherever, and fuck, it's good. Oh, it's so much funnier than I remember from the original viewings. It's the comedy is way more evident, I reckon, in the when you've seen it a few times.
So the ending, we're off the track, but because I'm getting somewhere with this, the ending of The Sopranos, Daniel.
Just a small town boy.
In or out on the ending?
No, I think it's brilliant. I like that it's ambiguous. I think it. We're talking about it to this day for that very reason. If it was just a lame ass ending, a la Game of Thrones, or something that was fucked, then we wouldn't be talking about it. But we still talk about it, and there's the conjecture about it. I think absolutely brilliant. Because I still remember that cut to black, just going, "What the fuck just happened?" and then just laughing and thinking, "Yeah, that's awesome."
Well, because it's highly derided, right? It's highly.
But I disagree. It's not like a Game of Thrones final.
No, it's not. It feels
it's more of a fuck. It feels like I want to know more. I want to know what happened. Did he die? Did they all die?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? So, yeah.
Well, I watched a movie on Netflix that triples down on the.
Oh,
Sopranos.
You told me.
Like,
yeah.
A House of Dynamite.
House of Dynamite. I'm so shattered. I was so
has got the worst ending.
Yeah,
I think I've ever seen.
Wow,
it's tragic.
You guys were saying that. I'm not going to watch that.
Mate, the movie is really good. Like it's Catherine Bigelow is the director. Yeah. It's got a great cast, and it was just all of a sudden I'm like, I looked at the time, and it said there was like 10 minutes to go, and I'm thinking,
how are they going to end this?
How are they going to end this movie? And then it became the worst ending I've ever watched. I was like, oh, that's how they're going to do it.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's how they can miss sort of 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, disappointing.
All right, just one more. I'm going to mention Peter Stormare. He's been in quite a few things you don't realise. He's obviously in this. He's Swedish, so he's been in a lot of Scandinavian movies before this.
We're big in Scandos.
He's in The Lost World, Jurassic Park. He's in The Big Lebowski.
Yep.
He was the number one nihilist. Nihilist number one.
The nihilist. Yes.
We are nihilists.
Yeah.
He's in Mercury Rising, which I was watching just the other night. Armageddon.
He plays the Russian cosmonaut.
Yeah.
The cosmonaut,
He's in Chocolat.
Oof, I love that
and
pronunciation.
And Minority Report. But interesting.
Oh, he plays the doctor in Minority Report that gives Tom Cruise the new eyes. And he's got the snot dripping from his... Oh, it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Great movie.
So his character in this, Gare Grimsred,
great name.
How many lines of dialogue?
I know how many he's got.
Okay. He has 18 lines of dialogue in the entire movie, and never says more than a complete sentence at one time. Whereas Buscemi, Carl Showalter, has over 150 lines of dialogue.
Awesome.
But I think that's so well done because especially even the car scene where he's like, "Do you ever say anything?"
I love it in the car where he just keeps talking to himself.
Yeah. Silence.
He just keeps answering his own questions.
See how you like it.
Yeah, I'll be silent. See, I'm being silent.
See how you
I'm
like
silent.
it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's great. Well done, G. We don't need to go much into the Coen Brothers because we know they're incredible.
Yeah,
we love them. We talked a lot about them.
Yes and no. They're coming off a massive bomb. Those the Hudsucker Proxy was the film they did before this. It cost $25 million to make, and the box office was like $3 million or something. So they were ice cold coming into making this film, and they had an opportunity to make this or The Big Lebowski. And the only reason they chose this over The Big Lebowski was because Jeff Bridges wasn't available to shoot. So they said, "Oh, we'll Fargo instead." And coincidentally, The Big Lebowski wasn't a commercial success at the theater. It did pick up its game on DVD and became a cult classic. But had they not made this one and made quite a bit of freight, which I'm sure Gow will tell us about very soon, it could have been a very different career for the Coen Brothers. So there you go.
But he did the Big Lebowski.
Yeah,
Yes,
but afterwards.
Oh, right.
after,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, after, yeah. Yes, I will tell you about that now. 24.5 million domestically, 26.5 million internationally for a worldwide of 51 on a budget of $7 million.
Yeah, awesome. 10x their, 8x their investment. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, no.
interestingly, the opening weekend was only $730,000 because it only opened in 36 theaters.
Wow.
It had a very small
36
run. It was,
in the whole of America. Wow. Yeah.
well, 36 opening, and there was 716 maximum theaters it went to, but it was only had 9.5 weeks average run. Again, I think it was
Good movie, 9.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which Norb's report.
Kim Basinger. Wow.
Good story.
Full immersion. Sorry.
Full immersion. But look, let's talk about Oscar buzz. We already talked about who got the awards. It went for quite a few. So obviously Ethan Coen was nominated for Best Picture. We know Frances McDormand won Best Actress. William H. Macy was nominated for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Joel Coen as Best Director. Best Writing Screenplay and written directly for the screen for the both of them. Best Cinematography nominee and also Best Film Editing.
Roger Deakins, who's a cinematographer legend.
RD himself. Yeah, so, but look, that year, we've been through 96 before. The English Patient won 9 awards, including Best Picture, Best Director. Jeffrey
I
Rush
reckon
won
I've seen
Best
that
Actor.
once. I reckon I've seen that.
I've never
film
seen
once.
it. I've
What?
never seen it.
English Patient?
Ralph
I've seen
Fiennes.
bits of it, I think.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
seen
seen it.
bits of it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, you would. Oh,
I've no
I reckon
interest.
you may have. Yeah.
I've no interest.
Is that the one where he's
He has
wounded
the
in
crash.
war?
He has the crash. He's burnt.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
He's a pilot.
And she comes in and
It's a big love affair.
Yeah.
Kristen Scott Thomas.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think of.
Is it Kristen Scott Thomas?
That's
Or is
right.
it Juliette Binoche? Yeah. No, it's Kristen Scott Thomas.
But look, Best Supporting Actor that William H. Macy missed out on was Cuba Gooding Jr. for Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, which I did read that and I thought I enjoyed Cuba Gooding Jr.'s performance, but fuck off.
Nah.
No way.
I'm sorry.
William H.
History,
Macy
I think-
shits all over him.
History does not look good on that decision.
No.
Wow.
It's not.
But
There's
you're right, Whitey.
nothing particularly great about Cuba Gooding's performance.
I think it's a great. I
fine.
think it's a good. It's a good. It's a good.
It fits the movie.
good
It's
role.
good.
It's a
Tonally,
good
it's great,
performance.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but no.
It's no Jerry Lundegaard.
No.
But you're right, Whitey. Best Supporting Actress was Juliette Binoche.
Yeah.
The English Patient.
Yeah.
So again, Independence Day was the biggest movie, 817 million.
We're
followed
probably
by-
confusing it with The Constant Gardener. They're the two I always get fucking confused.
I'm
'Cause they're both a bit
I'm
gay.
thinking that maybe they're both in it. Kristen Scott Thomas and
Maybe.
Juliette
I'm
Binoche.
sure I can picture Kirsten.
Because I think
Kirsten.
the English. Hang on. Spell it right.
Yeah, you didn't actually root the hooker, so there's nothing to worry about, mate. Like,
So because no, it's
Intent-
okay. So they're both in it.
intent is not. You don't get prosecuted.
It's
for
not the
intent.
same. Oh, good.
No.
They're both in it. Juliette Binoche is the nurse. I'm fairly certain that is treating him, and he's telling the story of the love affair. I think, having never
Yeah.
seen it.
Kristen Scott Thomas.
Kristen
is in
Scott
it,
Thomas is in it as well. Yeah.
So it's Colin Firth.
I wouldn't have seen it in 30 years, so but that does ring true. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, Twister was number 2, Mission Impossible 3rd, The Rock, which covered before
Yeah.
in 4, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame in 5.
Yes.
This came in at number 42
Morgs'
for the year,
biography.
at 51.2 million. So yeah.
Well done, G.
Oh,
Well,
you're going to
1990
ask me. You're going to ask me Heat Sleeper Dud soon, and I haven't fucking even looked at it, so I better.
Well,
I was
see,
just thinking exactly the same thing. I'm just
Yeah.
looking at it now. What one have I got?
I'll tell you what. Why don't we just? We've done a lot of movies in
we've done a
'96,
lot, yeah.
so why don't we just
Yeah.
pick a movie? It can be either one. This is a thinking on our feet. 1996 hit Sleeper Dud, and we get to pick whatever we want. I'll go first because I've got one. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. I went to the cinema to see it. I've probably mentioned it here on the podcast before. The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Leo,
Marlon
wasn't it?
Brando,
Mm.
Val Kilmer. Is Val,
Oh, Val
yeah,
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer's in
Yeah, I
it.
beg your pardon. Yeah. Mm.
And David Thewlis is in it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's in
David
and
Thewlis,
for-
they tried to give him a push around that time.
They did.
A storied English actor, but not never really made the crossover to Hollywood, did he?
Not really. Fairuza Balk is in it as well. Filmed in Australia.
Yeah.
Terrible,
Studios.
yeah, terrible movie. Tragic. And we probably will cover it on at some stage on our shit
Which
movies.
is a shame because I love Val Kilmer.
Yeah, he's typical. It's a paycheck movie for him. He looks completely disinterested. Yeah.
We've spoken about it before, fwits, but if you haven't seen the documentary Val on Val Kilmer, fucking
amazing.
Watch it tonight. It's so fucking excellent. He was such an artist. He is just brilliant. Love him.
Yeah, it's amazing doco. G-Man, what do you got?
I have got a dud of a movie. It came in at number 99. It's called The Phantom.
Billy Zane, Daniel
Billy
Morgan.
Zane. Yeah. Not a great movie. Like equally, the only bright point of it was better than the Rocker Stedford performance of 92.
Billy Zane, surprisingly, Billy Zane filled the costume a little better.
Yeah. But for those of you who don't know, Morgs was the star of The Phantom. He was the Phantom in the 1992 Chrome High Rocker Stedford.
There was less nose in the Billy Zane Phantom costume.
Yeah.
Daniel, what have you got?
There's so many on here. Dead Man Walking, super sad, but great performance by Sean Penn. The Ghost in the Darkness, Michael Douglas. That's not a bad
good movie. Good movie.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer again.
Courage Under Fire, also very good. Matt Demon looked like Morgs on the Fair Star back in 93.
Didn't he? God.
Yeah. Way too gaunt and skinny there.
Smacky.
Full smacky. Yeah. 96. Good flicks.
Yep. Well done. Hang on. Drink. Question time. Okay. Is there a better way to fuck with an audience than proclaiming this is a true story?
Yeah, very
really
clever.
good. I had that in my good.
Yeah.
They didn't tell the cast till like 3 weeks into it.
Yeah, I saw that. I read that.
But also apparently there was a whole heap of like people from Minnesota that were coming up and because they thought it was a true story. There were people coming forward with like information.
Oh, really?
On the case?
That's so funny
because they thought it was going. They thought they knew it.
That's funny. There's a few movies like that. Blair Witch Project springs to mind as the marketing of being a true story when it was completely fabricated. Is Brainerd the arse end of the world?
Yeah, wow. Tough place.
What? Do you think many people go, they might get to 30, they're a bit restless living where they're living, they go, let's move to Minnesota, darling? Or do you reckon it's only people that were born in Minnesota live in Minnesota? You'd have to be like a special kind of person.
People live in that climate out in those areas. Yeah, they just move around there, or they go there for work for whatever reason.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's about it. But it's I mean, summer's probably, that's brutal winter. Like that. I always think about that road when they're driving. It's like nothing around. It's just windswept.
Bleak. It's bleak.
Like, if your car broke down there, you'd just be toast. Like no one could even see you.
Yep, you're dead.
I've been to Minneapolis a couple of times, both in the winter and in the summer, and it's like two different planets. The summer's nice. It's hot. It's really pleasant place. Everyone's out. The winter, you literally can exist not having to go outside. They've created overpasses and underpasses.
That's right.
And
yeah,
you can literally, if you don't want to, not bother going outside to get around the
town. All the buildings have got connectors and tubes and all that between them, right? Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shithole.
Toilet.
Now, Morgs, this is one for you. I think this probably relates to you a bit more. Does fashion take a complete backseat in a climate like this?
I'd say yes. Yeah, and G, you could vouch for this as well. I think function definitely becomes far more important than any fashion, and I think that what Gow and I on our travels, when we have visited the odd toilet, we have noticed that Gow's one of the most stylish men in town, which couldn't be said for him on the Gold Coast.
Mate, I'd love getting around Brainerd or something. You just get your Botany Bay trackies on. Awesome. Get an
Oh
old,
no, I'm born to live in
get
Brainerd.
an
Don't
old
worry about that.
sheep's wool flannel.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
One of those big hats.
I'd love that. Okay, so Jerry was in serious financial trouble. He stole $320,000 from the dealership, which I only just realised watching this because I was pretty keyed into what was going on. He then goes to Wade, his father-in-law, for a $750,000 deal that he thinks he's going to get all the cash for. Why does he think he's going to get all the cash, and why does he ask for $750,000?
He's not real bright. This is the whole thing. He's working. Isn't he working for the old man?
Yeah, he works for him.
Yeah. So I don't think he's super bright, but he's looking for the quick buck. You know, and he thinks he's going to get some deal of a lifetime.
But
I
I think he's looking for the quick buck because he's already so deep with the finance.
He's deep in the hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's
But-
going down. He's about to be found out for the car rort where he's got the financing, the $320,000.
But that's the thing. But I think he thinks like this is all going to go off without a hitch. I'll get the cars back, and it's all good, right?
Yeah.
Well,
And no one will ever know.
This part of the story is actually inspired by an actual true story of a guy that inherited a Buick dealership from his father and set up a very similar scam where he made up VIN IDs of cars, and he ended up defrauding the General Motors Finance Corp for hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it is that bit was a bit of an inspiration for the Coens.
There you go. Okay. Pounding next to your mate. Yes or no?
Oh, when in Hawaii,
When in Rome.
when in Hawaii, Morgs, I guess. Like, no, pounding next to you, mate. They're on the bed. Then watching TV. They're all just lying there watching TV afterwards. It's like
I'm not sure I could really do that.
No, it was quite odd.
Morgs is being ominously quiet here.
Oh, I'm wondering whether I should drop someone in it, but I'm not going to.
Morgs, having a wank while Gow is asleep in the bed next to you does not count.
Well, I mean, that doesn't count. I've done that on numerous occasions when he was smashing tens and I was there just kind of pretending I was asleep. Like that happened on
Privy corner guy.
multiple
Yeah,
occasions. Yeah.
Morgs said he's back to you.
But one of Gow's girlfriends actually sprung me having a bit of a nighttime erection when we were staying in a cabin up in Canada. We were running some canoeists up to canoe on a lake, and I remember just waking up, as you do. We probably had 1,000 beers, and you're a young bloke, you know. It's the wind changes, so you've got a bit of a hard on, and I was just popping out of my my little bedette we had, and I reach over, and there's her copping a fucking gork right at it. So yeah. And she had this look on her face like, what the fuck is that? And so
She must have been lying on his right-hand side, got her head cocked. Okay, so did...
And then, sorry. And then that story ends up with Garuna. So
Mate, she's lucky you didn't cop the Morgs wake-up word.
Oh, God.
The roll over to the open eyes.
Did anyone notice the Playboy magazine in the Lundegaard's bathroom?
I did.
I did. In the magazine rack?
Awesome.
It's so funny.
For the articles,
So funny.
mate. For the articles.
Yeah, of course. If you have a woman in the back seat of your car, do you make sure that everything's tip top? AKA, you got the right plates on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it goes to their blundering. Like they're all just so inept. But yeah, it's really bad the things they forget. I didn't put the plates on. Like,
Yeah, it was dumb.
you got a stolen car.
It was dumb. Okay. If your daughter was kidnapped, would you consider brokering a deal with the kidnappers? Wade says, I reckon we should offer $500,000.
Loved it. Loved it.
And Jerry's like, no, Wade, no. Jeez.
I have to
even
agree
his
with
mate
Jerry
was
here.
like,
Wade.
I don't think we can do
And Sid
that.
was like, what's his name? Sid Hutchins, whatever his name is. No, that's LA Confidential. What was his mate's name? I forget what his mate's name is. What is the purpose? Now, I read up about this, but really, what purpose does Mike Yanagita play?
Oh, well,
Other
that's
than-
exactly what I want to talk about in film school this week, because it's Yes, it's a really interesting scene. It's something that Coens do quite a bit. So
Yeah.
I would like to dive a little further into this in film school.
Yep,
We'll leave that.
Excellent, undercover, fucking whatever. Well done, Bob.
Yeah, well done, me. How does Buscemi not see Wade going for his gun?
Yeah.
So he shoots him 6 times or twice, and then he's lying there and he's going for the pocket, and he's just standing there.
Yeah, it was very slow.
Don't you just
wasn't it?
pop another one? Like how many? Like don't you make sure he's dead? Again, bumbling.
Yeah, very bumbling. Like he doesn't expect him to have the gun, so he doesn't think he's going for a gun.
All right. Okay, and the last one. Did anyone see a very well, I'm going to call it a very well hidden, it's not really a cameo, but another star of the 80s horror movie? Did anyone see him pop up in the movie at all?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes. It was blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see this?
No, who was it?
Bruce Campbell from Evil Dead is on the TV soapy in the cabin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's him and he's the guy. You can tell his voice, and then you only catch a glimpse by about a second of his head.
I would never have got that. I've never seen that. I've never seen Bruce
super
Campbell.
obscure.
Yeah, okay. I'm the best.
Isn't there a song about that?
I'm the best around. Okay, well done, gentlemen. Born to watch only fans. And
lick out.
we've had someone reach out. And there's a bit of beef going on, and it's not the Middle-Aged Movie Podcast.
Oh, not the talks.
This is from Thunderlips.
Oh.
Narrabean's finest. Here we go.
I'm starting to think that kitschy cunt from Chroma is jealous of Narrabeen. Make sure he takes a hard look at where this jealousy is actually coming from. Is it insecurity, fear, or something else? So that's the first part. Then he says, I have Restless Heart on repeat. It's such an awesome song. Gotta love the 80s.
And this is my internal battle because I fucking love some people from Narrabeen and what they're into, but the place, I guess it comes back to nature nurture. So Ecker's nature is to be a fucking legend, but he was nurtured by this absolute shithole, and that we all look down upon from Glorious Chroma. And I don't know. It's a really difficult one, but there are rays of light in that godforsaken suburb, like fucking Thunderlips. What a legend.
He's a legend. We love him.
What a fucking cunt.
So he also goes on to say Whitman, Price, and Haddad was pop culture for a few of my mates. And then he said, love what you're putting together. Keep it up. So thanks, Thunder.
Good on you.
Legend.
My retort to Thunder. Laughy emoji. Morg sucks. And anything he says comes from a place of insecurity. I had some of the best times of my life in Narrabeen and with Narrabeen people, so fuck him. That song is next level good. Thanks, mate. We love having you and the other Narrabeen scumbags along for the ride.
Excellent.
Now, we also had the boys from Middle Age Movie.
There we go.
Out again.
What are their names? I know Tim and Matt. What's the other one?
Tim and Matt and Rick.
Tim, Matt, and Rick. Or something, wouldn't it? Tim, Matt, and Rick. And Leslie.
And no, there's no
It'd
Leslie.
Be a shit name, wouldn't it?
No Leslie. But look, I guested with them on their Aliens episode, and it went live last week. So if you want to hear another rip in of Aliens, get over there. They're good fellas. They deserve a listen. But remember,
do you know where they live in the States? Are
first.
they like Midwestern?
Oh, mate, they're massive. They're the second to Rogan, I think.
No, I mean, where do they actually live?
It's Chicago.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah. Anyway, well done, gents. The good, the bad. Actually, people, get on the Born to Watch website, borntowatch.com.au. Leave us a voicemail. Leave us a review. What we love this week, we love everyone to get on Apple or Spotify and leave us a review. It makes a massive difference to how the episodes are dispersed to the universe. So please give us a 5-star review and help us grow organically like Gow did in Canada. The good, the bad, and the ugly. G-Man, we'll go to you first for good.
I got a few.
Go for it.
The true story tale, love it. It was great. Kept everyone guessing. And I remember watching it and we're going, it's based on a true story.
Yeah, very weird true story. I loved it.
And back then you didn't really have phones or anything, so you couldn't really look it up to
the
easily.
last analog decade, as we mentioned in Species.
I love the fleeing the interview scene, just between the two of them, because she's just twisting the knife a little bit to see what reaction she gets, and he just is hopeless.
Yeah,
and he plays that so well, William H Macy. Like he just can't hold it in. I'm helping here.
The two scenes where they're together in the car yards are two of the best in the movie.
Yeah. I think it's really good. And then he's fleeing the interview. I just thought it was great. That's with the moment he's just unraveling.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And you can almost see it in his face.
He's so bad.
The cop's blood splattering on Buscemi's lap when he shoots him. When Gow shoots him across his lap.
Oh, yes.
And you see it bubbling out of his neck onto his lap.
Yeah.
It's really good. I had Frances McDormand and William H. Macy themselves.
Yep.
Both awesome actors in this. Yep. And Buscemi for that. Like 3 great character actors. The hooker scene when she's talking to him. What does he look like? He's kind of funny looking. Yeah. In what way?
Yeah, he wasn't circumcised.
Yeah, he wasn't circumcised. I thought that was just funny. I think just the way
I wonder if he tells
the nature of those conversations.
But I wonder if Buscemi's in a chat with his mates where he is circumcised.
He could be.
Yeah, I just wonder if that's the case.
Playing a long game with his mates.
Yeah.
I also just those conversations that set the tone. Like the cop and the guy that calls it in. He's just out there. So I'm tending bar there at Eklund and Swedland's last Tuesday.
So good.
And this little guy's drinking. He says, so where can I find some action?
Oh, God.
I'm like going crazy out there at the lake. I was just like, it's just so good. And at the end, they both start looking up in the sky. Yep, we're in for some weather.
Yeah, it's going to get cold tomorrow. It's fucking cold now, mate.
Yeah, he was kind of little guy, kind of funny looking. In what way? Oh, just in a kind of general way.
Yeah.
Just those conversations are really good. They just add to the movie.
Yeah. I love that first interaction when Margie goes to the scene and the other copper.
Yeah.
And just them about what do you got there? It's just, it's so good, just the back and forth.
Yeah. Also, when she's bending over, you right there, Marge?
Yeah.
I'm going to barf.
Yeah. Now
okay,
I'm hungry.
I'm over it.
I'm hungry again.
And also I had, what else did I have? Oh, the leg in the chipper.
Oh, the chip is unbelievable.
Like just the leg out, and you can see the hairs on the leg and the leg sticking out with the shoe. I just thought that's awesome. And then the blood spattering over the mat. It's really cool.
So good. Well done. Down on the land, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what the G has said. I'll be the agreeer guy, but Frances McDormand, for me, that I really focused on her in this revisit and was just blown away by how incredible she was throughout. Also, shout out to the script. So apparently Jerry's stuttering and everything he said basically in the that was all written. So a lot of the times you'll give an actor a chance to improvise and to really own the character, but the Coens writ every single stutter that Jerry says and Jerry's entire script, that whenever he's interacting with anyone there, and I think that just is a special type of brilliance and probably is why they were recognised with the Academy Award for Best Screenplay. But yeah, just a really good revisit overall. But Frances McDormand was where I had my focus this time.
Yeah, she's incredible. I pretty much everything that you guys have said I agree with. I'm not going to double up on anything for a change, but it's good to see a movie where people look normal.
Yeah.
They're normal people. Like there's not Brad Pitt. There's not Tom Cruise. There's not
someone coming.
There's not Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's no one where you're like, oh my God, this is just far too beautiful. Oh, Pokeballs. Here we go. Fuck a duck.
Ah, Pokeball.
We're on a roll with the Pokeball.
Hang on.
Sam's Linden.
This isn't a poke bowl. This is a Vietnamese Nam Chong Bang salad.
Oh,
Nam Chong Bang.
let's hope that Dan gets some Nam Chong Bang later.
Doubtful.
Ban Chong Bang,
Ban Chong Bang.
Ban Chong Bang. yes.
Unlikely.
Not
Yes.
likely.
It's funny. So it's just great to see normal people, which I think is really cool. And the performances are incredible. The 94 minutes for a movie. When I was like, I got to yesterday, I was like, oh, I've got to watch the movie. I've done most of my notes, but always watch the movie, usually on the Sunday night. I was like, oh shit, this is going to be a 2-hour watch. I was tired. 94 minutes.
Yeah.
If there's a perfect time for a movie, it's 94 minutes.
They tell the whole story so well in this time.
So much, mate, and not only that, you don't see Marge until the 34th minute.
Yeah.
So she's in the movie for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
she steals the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like I was watching thinking, like Cisco and Ebert, I was like, this is a good movie, as in
Mate.
perfect. It tells a really good story. It's a fun story. It takes you on the ride. It's 90 minutes.
It's peerless. It's really peerless in the fact that the tone of the story, the way it's told, the time it takes to tell it. We always talk about movies, where we could trim stuff. There's no fat trim.
Oh, no.
Everything that's in, apart from the Anegita, I'm sure Morg's going to talk about it, and that's done for a reason. Nothing else is unnecessary. Everything moves the plot forward. I love the True Coat discussion because it is just such a cringy, salesy, and that's what gives used car salesman a bad name. It's shit like that, right?
He wrote that, Joel Coen, because that actually happened.
It actually happened to him.
Word for word, he said. Word for word, that happened. That's what I put in. But I've had that here on the GC when I got my last car.
Yeah, you did too.
Like, they're up there going, oh, do you want to get this data dot? And I'm like, no, I don't want the data. But you sure don't want the data dot? And then they get someone in to talk to you about it. I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it. Yeah, you're a fucking liar, Mr. Lundergaard. Jerry practicing the phone call to Wade after the kidnapping. And a lot of it is done off camera.
Creepy. Yeah.
You hear him talking and then it cuts to him and then you think he's on the phone, but he's not, he's rehearsing it. It's unbelievably good.
Yeah. William H. Macy said he should do that. Like it was his idea. He
mate,
said,
it was so good.
I should do this. I think it's really good. It was because it just adds to his character. Like he's still trying to fake this.
It's funny because he's so methodical in the things that he does, but he's so hopeless at everything he does.
Yeah.
Right. You mentioned it. I'm just going to go a little bit further on it, but the attempted bribe of the cop, then the killing of the cop. Stormare is incredible in this scene. He's so cold. The car, they wait for the car to drive past, the chase, and then the murders.
Yeah.
Like that sort of 3 minutes is the tension is so high when he's trying to move the body and he's just stuck there. So he can't move. So he just looks at them, mate. And then you see him switch seats and he's gone. He's just, what a scene. So well done. The White Snake poster in Scotty's room is amazing. Loved it. When they get to the lake and Jeannie gets out of the car and just starts running around, we saw it in the trailer, and she's blindfolded and she doesn't know where she's running. She can't run because she's in her slippers in the snow. She's falling over and they're just cacking at her. I thought that is so grim. That is so mean. So mean. They're at, Norm and Marge are at a quality buffet. And they have so much food piled on their fucking plates.
Yeah. She smashed it up.
Mate.
She was hungry.
How's the fricassee, Margie? So good. You've mentioned half of it, Gow, but the axe murder into the chipper.
Yeah.
So that whole bit there is just so good. And when Margie turns up to the lake house and you can hear the chipper going, you can hear the grinding, and you know already before he's got around that, even on the first time, you're like, something bad's going on here. You know that's a wood chipper.
Yeah.
You know the body's in there. It's just the sound. The sound design is so good. That's all I got for good. This heaps. I love it. Everything else you guys said as well. Bad Dan.
Yeah, not a lot for bad. I mean, anyone who would choose to live in the Dakotas or Minneapolis, anywhere around there. I mean, Australia, we're lucky in that we're coastal folk, and in the guts of our country, there's not a lot going on. But America's got a big population; and they all need to live somewhere. But yeah, fuck that. The middle of winter in those places, absolutely horrendous. The only other major bad I had was the 1980s automobiles in America. Like, what the fuck?
God, they're ugly.
Oh, they're heinous. Absolutely revolting. They just there's just a lost generation of car design that is reflected in anything out of the 80s. So it's set in 1987 in the Coens on record as saying. So that's reflected in those horrific cars. But yeah, that's all for bad for me.
Yeah. G-Man?
I had in my bad the pounding in the same room.
Mate, they've got that too. Pounding next to you, mate.
And then they just watch it. But the best bit is when they're just all watching TV. I was like,
basking.
Just laying there watching TV, like just taking time. Funny, bad. Jerry Lundegaard, bad person. He's bad.
He's bad.
What about his poor kid? What happens to his poor kid?
Oh, mate, I've got exactly that here. Where's Scotty? He's been captured at the motel. Where's Scotty?
What? But I think, he's got his mum to be kidnapped. Then he thinks it's all going to come out all right. But then he's gone on the run and left the kid on his own. Now, I know he's going to go to jail anyway, but still, he's just like left the kid somewhere and gone, no, I've got to go on the run now.
Yeah.
Because they find him in Bismarck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not great. Not great, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's a bad guy. But I don't think he's the worst guy in the movie.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, Wade's a dick. In my bad, I got Wade is a dick.
Well, Wade is a dick, but Wade then didn't also get his partner kidnapped.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
And then didn't
He didn't,
run away.
but he just seems to be a dick.
He's a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but Jerry's obviously worse than him.
Terrible. I think so.
Yeah. I've got pounding next to you, mate. And I've got Jerry's capture at the end. Where is Scotty?
That's what I mean. Scotty would have had to go
like,
on
where
somewhere.
he must be at Nan's because the granddad's dead.
That's what I
never
mean.
see the Nan. Like,
so he's got the wife killed, the granddad killed. He's now going to jail forever. So what has he done to his poor son?
At least he'll get to play hockey now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Anything for ugly, G-Man?
No.
Daniel.
So on my trip to Minneapolis, I went to the Mall of America, which you may have heard of as the biggest mall in the world. And sorry. Sorry about that.
Ben Chong.
Yeah, the Mall of America, which Canadians will drive 15 hours to go down and shop at. Like, it's just pretty disgusting what it's about. But it honestly reminds me of Warringah Mall. There's nothing exciting about it. It's got all the same shops that you would think about, and it's just a little bit sad that this was a tourist attraction that could be the Pacific Pines down near you, or the Sunshine Coast Plaza, or any other mall in Australia, and it's quite a tourist attraction. So yeah,
Let's go to the mall.
That's Shabatsky.
Yeah,
Robin Shabatsky. Funny. My ugly is Fargo. It's a shithole. Moving on.
Well,
quick fire from the Dan on the land, and we're doing this quickly because he's eating.
Yes, quick fire fwits look-alike. First up, not a good time to be a Morgs around the viewing of this movie. Some pastiness. So it looked a bit like me when the G and I lived in Canada. I mean, I could be Jerry Lundegaard. I could be Buscemi, Carl. I could be Stormare.
You're Stormare with the blonde hair.
Yeah, when I dyed my hair.
That's Canadian Morgs.
Yeah, Gow didn't talk to me for 3 months. Yeah, I honestly.
Best 3 months of his life.
Sweet.
I could be Normie in bed, just farting
I got a bit of Norm in me.
Yeah. You said before, really down to earth characters. There ain't no Brad Pitts in this particular flick, so Lots of Morgs
You're a
likes.
barman too, Morgs. You could have been Mr. Mora.
That's right. That's right. I do
Oh.
have a hospitality background, so I could have been old mate.
Down there at Tyndon Bar at the Time and Tide last Thursday. And this guy's drinking in there.
Yes. Me and Leachy down at the Time and Tide. So, yeah, I'll accept all of those. Lots of ugly men, lots of Morgs likes. 5-minute movie. What could one of the characters have done to make this a really fast movie? G-Man, was there any way that they could have cut to the chase quickly?
Could have got to the point where Jerry Lundegaard gets a hold of Shep Proudfoot and actually has the names of the people that he's dealing with, then goes, "Oh yeah, need to call it off because I think I've got a deal coming, so don't worry about it."
Absolutely.
That could have been the end of the movie, right?
Yeah,
because they wouldn't have got picked up.
Outstanding. I'll accept that. Well played. The golden ticket for anything from Fargo that has passed over into popular culture that we say on a regular basis. I don't know, Whitey, anything that you're...
I reckon we maybe want to use
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the time. If you said to someone, they know that.
Yeah. I use yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Quick question. How many times was it said in the movie?
Oh.
The word yeah or yeah? Do you know this one?
40.
179.
179.
Oh, there you go. Excellent.
Good pop quiz
Next
idea.
up,
I like that.
pig-faced lickouts for the biggest douchebag character. Difficult. Gow, what do you reckon? Who was, I guess,
Well, if you'd have been
Hmm.
listening a couple of minutes ago, not eating,
Yeah.
you would have heard us talking about that. Where I said it was Jerry Lundegaard.
Yeah, I think hard to argue. Hard to argue.
Yeah,
He's
right.
I think Wade is a dick, but Wade's supposed to be, but he's a hard ass.
Jeannie and Scotty are going to be okay.
Yeah. But I just think that any guy that is in debt and then he's going to go and get his wife kidnapped because her dad's rich, and then that goes wrong, and then he leaves his kid and runs off.
Yeah. Awful human. Well played. Totally agree. I will accept that. Next up, Steven Seagal running for a particularly poor showing of athletic prowess in Fargo. Whitey, did anyone displease you visually with their attempt at gross motors?
I think Jean is a bad runner.
She is.
When she tries to escape up the stairs, and then when she's the chicken she looks like the chicken with the head.
Oh yeah.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
She's the only one that actually moves with any purpose the whole movie.
I'll tell you what, Buscemi, Carl Showalter, when he gets beaten up by Shep Proudfoot, smoke a fucking peace pipe, man.
Oh, mate.
He just gets nailed.
He gets hammered.
He takes a pizzling. I'll accept them both. Well played. Robot Sentries for an additional scene or anything we wanted to know more about the universe of our inhabitants of Fargo, North Dakota. G-Man, anything else you wanted to know?
No, I think it covers everything. I think it's all. I would have liked to know what happens to the son, to Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty
doesn't know.
A considerable amount of familiar lineage pretty quickly. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Finally, Whitey's Brad Pitt for what you would like to do to the hookers. I don't know, Margie. Who I'm not sure
it's
where
hard.
Whitey's wandering eye would
Margie's
go on this one. Whitey,
if you have to choose, and that's part of this is we have to choose.
Yeah,
we have to choose someone. I'm taking Stormare's hooker.
Okay,
the bigger blonde girl.
Yeah, hooker number 2.
Yeah, hooker number 2. She's got a pretty face.
Yeah, Melissa Peterman.
The other one is Gorilla Biscuits.
There you go. Outstanding. Cannot argue with that logic, and that is quick fire.
Listen to this. I tell you, we've knocked a bit off throughout the whole show here. Gow, you've been on fire.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I don't have a lot left. But I will tell you that the role of Carl Showalter was written specifically for Steve Buscemi. Is that how you say it? Buscemi or Buscemi?
Oh, mate, we'll say whatever we want.
Now, there's a point in the movie where Carl Showalter calls Jerry Lundegaard.
I love this shit.
For the deal to be done.
I love this
and
shit.
tells him and says to him, 30 minutes and we'll wrap this up.
And from that moment, there's 30 minutes exactly left in the movie.
I love this shit.
That's awesome.
so
I love when they do that.
That's so cool. They do things like that.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Yeah, very cool.
We talked about the cast. Oh, Peter Stormare, because he was big in Sweden and Scandinavia, but not big in the States. This was a bit of a breakout movie for him. After this, he formed a band called Blonde from Fargo as an homage to his American role.
Fantastic.
How good's that?
Blonde from Fargo.
Uh,
That's why I started vomit.
and the other one was that Jerry Lundegaard, his last name comes from Bob Lundegaard, who was a movie critic for the Minneapolis Star and Tribune from 1973 to 1986.
Oh, very cool.
So there's a little tribute in the name.
Very cool. Dan, you got anything?
I found it interesting that Margie and Norm actually talked a little bit about the backstory to their characters.
Yeah.
And they both came up with the fact that Norm was actually an ex-policeman as well. However, when the baby was coming along, they decided that they both couldn't be in the police force. However, Margie was a much better police person. So they chose for her to stay in the force, and he became a painter.
Can you just choose to become a painter?
I'm
going to be a painter.
Yeah.
Guess you can if you're any good.
Yeah. Well, he got a
As long as you're doing
3-cent stamp. So
He's doing
Doing stamps, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Heaps of people use them.
3-cent stamp. 3-cent stamp.
Excellent.
The wood chipper used in the movie is now on display at the Fargo Moorhead Visitors Center.
Yes.
There you go.
Which I think is really cool. Really cool. And the Coens have described Minnesota as Siberia with family restaurants.
Be about right.
No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, quotables. Anyone got anything for quotables?
Not really. There's a lot of good dialogue. I wouldn't say there's many quotes that I had. A lot of good dialogue.
Yeah. I love, what about you darn tootin'? So
That's
fucking,
good. Ned
who
Flanders.
says that? Like, seriously.
Sir, you have no call to get snippy with me.
Oh,
I'm just
that's
doing
so
my job
good.
here.
Yeah, so good. Say Lou.
Yeah, lots of just really good dialogue, not particularly
Yeah.
notable quotables, but yeah, there you go.
Well, say Lou. Did you hear the one about the guy who couldn't afford personalized plates? So he went and changed his name to J3L2404. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I just always liked you, Margie.
I'd like to Margie.
Always
You're
liked
so
you,
nice, Margie.
You're so nice.
So nice, Margie. Oh, fuck. And that one about, I'm not sure I agree 100% on your police work there, Lou.
It's good.
She is so good in this movie. Okay, well done, gents. 1 degree of Kurt Russell. Anyone get it?
No?
Steve Buscemi.
Uh,
Escape from LA. Maps to the
course.
Stars, Eddie.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. He was too.
Well done.
Yep, absolutely. Film school for fwits. Daniel, take it away.
Yes, it's just a quick one for you tonight, but Whitey preempted this very fortuitously when he talked about Mr. Mike Yanagita, which is the Asian character that pops up in a scene that doesn't seem at first glance to really fit within the confines of the movie. And it's a bit of a Coen's trait. If you think about the end of No Country for Old Men, which all the action happens and it's after the denouement, and it doesn't at first glance seem to have a lot to do with No Country for Old Men. But if you really unpack what he's talking about, it actually sums up the essence of the movie, that essentially the world is passing by these old lawmen, and he's talking about his dad who's an old lawman. And I find it really interesting. And there's some other scenes you can pluck out of movies that at first don't seem to fit within it doesn't seem to be part of the plot, or it doesn't seem to immediately forward the story or progress the story. And I think another one is Almost Famous, where the Tiny Dancer scene on the bus, it seems a little strange. Like there's no real part of the plot it has, but when you look back on it, it's a real pause and reset for the movie. So I guess my read on that is that all the characters are bound by their love of music, and this particular song brings them all back together and sets them up for the rest of the movie. So I think with Mike Yanagita, though, I don't reckon until I looked into it, I have ever understood what this scene meant. I don't know what your guys' take on it was, but Whitey, you obviously identified that it was incongruent to the rest of the movie. But had you thought much about it until we dove into it for this episode?
Not really. I always thought it was weird. I just it out of context. And the only thing that I can sort of think about, and I did a little bit of reading on, is that it's more to show the compassion away from work of Marge. It's more to show her as a human being. But it's just, this time it took me a bit out of the movie.
Yeah, which is common, and it's certainly there's half the internet is discussing this scene essentially, and what its point is in the film. But I guess from my take on it, and definitely from the research I've done, I like the fact that maybe it gives Margie's character even more breadth in that one of the reasons for her actually going to see Mike Yanagita. So she's this Minnesota nice, polite to everyone, committed relationship, pregnant. Why is she going there when she knows that perhaps Mike Yanagita has a bit of a thing for her? So it's almost a bit of an ego trip for her to actually go, even though she's not looking to depart her marriage and she seems really happy at home with Norm. It gives us a bit more of an insight into a blemish in her character. Otherwise, she's just this white knight throughout the entire film that we buy into everything she does as being from a place of complete good, when we know that's not realistic and certainly not human-like and not part of the human condition to be a little flawed. So I thought that was a really interesting take. But also, I think it's really an opportunity for the Coens to break down the Minnesota nice. So that convention of everyone that lives in this area to be overtly polite in everything that they do. And we see that in all the characters' conversations. So when she realizes that Mike is hitting on her essentially and tries to sit down next to her, and it becomes very awkward, and she quickly puts him in a place, she's thinking, okay, this whole Minnesota nice thing is a bit of an act. And then that is further reinforced, I guess, when she's on the phone to her friend later and she's asking about Mike's wife, Linda, who in fact wasn't a fucking real
Wasn't his wife.
That leukemia. They weren't married at all. So it's this really weird interaction where Mike is just super lonely. And I guess that theme of loneliness is also played upon with a lot of the characters. So Jerry, super lonely throughout, like obviously he's feeling extreme, and such that he's able to get his wife kidnapped in the chase of cash because he's so far. I mean, Greer and Carl, again, Carl's so lonely he wants Greer to even speak to him, even though the guy's a fucking psychopath. So there's definitely this overriding theme of loneliness as well, which pops up. But I think mainly it's a turning point for Marge in realizing that, hey, these Minnesota natives, they can be nice to your face, but there can be a lot more going on underneath the surface. And I think that's really, in reading about it, what struck me as, okay, that's what they're trying to tell us here, is that it's really for Margie to go, well, hang on, Mike's obviously got a bit of a psycho himself and isn't as nice as he first appears, or is trying to push himself out to the ethos in. So that, I guess, helps her to start critically thinking about the police work she's done, and maybe going back to Jerry to question him again, and how that interaction goes quite a bit differently in her second interaction with Jerry. So yeah, I'm with you, Whitey. The other 12 times I've seen this film, so I'm like, what's with this fucking Mike Yanagita thing? Yeah. But the more I looked into it, the more I can see that it's actually a bit of a masterstroke by the Coens in telling us a lot about the themes of the movie, and also progressing the plot in a super sly and super subtle way that you wouldn't pick up on, and I haven't picked up on in 30 years of watching the movie. So really interesting.
Yeah, I read about that too, where it does give her a chance to go back and go, hang on, like I need to investigate this more, because this guy was not at all what he seemed.
Yeah.
And so that's why she goes back and goes, okay, I need to look further into this, because these people may not just
Makes sense.
These nice, bumbling, sort of run-of-the-mill people that they're making out. So she does that. Yeah, also, Morgs, if someone rang you after 20 years, you'd be there in a flash.
Well, that's it. It could be anyone. I just can't check it out. Make sure they were still into it. Not so much. I really enjoyed that. And I think that, it's filmmakers not taking us for dummies, like making us work a bit hard for what they're trying to tell us, which, again, us who are interested in movies and look for these sort of clues haven't cottoned onto it in the numerous viewings we've said. I think that just makes it more exciting for us as an audience. And yeah, you don't have to treat us like dummies all the time. Well done, Coens. That's film school for fwits.
Yeah, good one. I never thought about it from that perspective, Dan. So yeah, it does have a place in that way. So well done. Thank you. Kick-ass credit song. Now we're doing something a little different tonight. What's been going on in the background of Born to Watch for over 3 years now is that we've been putting together bits and pieces of what we call our house band. And, you know, we're very, as everyone knows who's been with us from the start, we're exceptional lyricists. Some of us better than others. Gow he's the lyricist of a generation.
Gow's incredible. Damo has his moments.
And Damo does have his moments. The performers, I'm a better performer than I am a lyricist.
Mate, you and Morgs definitely like you're the lead singer and the guitarist with Mystique.
Yeah, definitely. We're them.
As a band member, I'm more the tambourine player.
You're the tambourine player, but there's a lot going on. He's not just thinking about all the tens he rooted. He's thinking
he's Mike Tanagita.
He's Mike Yanagita. He is.
Gow's the Mike Yanagita of our podcast.
Can I just go and sit over here? That was a move I actually used quite a bit. To varying degrees of success.
I'll sit next to you here, Margie. Why don't you go back over that side?
I prefer you're over there.
So what I've done in the past week is the final piece of the house band fell. And I briefed them on what I wanted to achieve out of this week's Kick-Ass credit song. And so here's what we got. It's a little longer than our usual Kick-Ass credit song. Now, Morgs would say it's got to be one verse, one chorus, where he writes fucking Bohemian Rhapsodies now. But this is a little bit longer. I'm not even going to name it. It's just the Fargo Kick-Ass credit song. And if someone wants to reach out on the line and give it a name, please do. But here is the Born to Watch house band with the Fargo Kick-Ass credit song.
A mistake. Axe in the chest this day is a shitter. No more evidence once he's in the wood chipper. Life's pretty rough for Marge Gunderson. Blood on the snow and it ain't no fun to sun. One in the heavy and the bad dude is done.
Ah,
Is that Fargo?
it ain't no fun to
Fargo's
see.
no fun.
So
no Funderson.
you wrote the lyrics and you composed that essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. I just handed it over to the house band and said, guys, here's
Fantastic.
here's
Well
how
done,
it should
boys.
be.
Yeah.
And what we're actually doing, people, is we're starting to put together about catalogue songs, some better than others. And stay tuned because this house band that we've put together is something pretty fucking special. G-Man, what do you reckon?
It's going to be great.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
It's next level.
It is next level. Dan's been. I've given Dan the keys to the studio as well.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of connection with these guys, so he's putting something together as well. And we've got a heap of back catalogue stuff there that we're going to.
Lots of cross genre stuff too. They're not just. It's not just balls to the wall, 4x4 hard rock. We can definitely get them to mix it up. So I'm excited.
Definitely. Super talented group of musicians.
Yeah.
We're super happy to be involved with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lucky we're doing so well now that we can afford a backing band. You know,
Mate, well, the thing, this is it. Imagine how good it's going to be when we actually get paid.
Pretty soon you make assistant manager.
Anyway, now that'll be a rare commodity here. I think what we'll do is we might do one each and with the house band, and then we'll get back to performing them ourselves and committing the other ones probably to the social channels or do a YouTube channel, and you'll have to go and see the house band in action. Star of the show, G-Man.
Oh, it's got to be Margie, eh?
Yeah, it's got to be Margie. Yeah.
I love you, Margie.
Dan?
Yeah, no, thought she was great.
Yeah, it's Frances for me. Look, the Coens are brilliant, obviously, in crafting this entire thing. They've actually had their nom de plume nominated for an Academy Award for editing because they don't want to lick themselves out too much, so they don't actually write Joel and Ethan Coen as the editors of their films, and they came up with a name as like Jane Ravitson, something along those lines, who has been nominated for an Academy Award, but is them essentially. So they're incredible. But no, I think that Frances McDormand for me was just so fucking good in this. She gets my vote.
Yeah, I agree. She's amazing. 3 from 3. It's Margie. Love you, Margie.
Love you.
Okay, the rank bank. Got a few here, obviously, as usual. Like to hear from you. Proudfoots. Defensive wounds, which I thought was a funny, that'd be a good defensive wound, I guess. Wood chippers. Big fellas. Dun tootins. Funny looking guys. Yas. Creepy anecdotes, in and outs, bit of the old in and out, and 3-cent stamps. Anything.
I think for me, it's
Foot.
he's not circumcised has to get a run.
Not circumcised, funny looking guys. Is that what it is?
Yep, that
All right,
That'll
that's
do.
it. That will do. This might take some time to enter into the spreadsheet, though. Let's have a look here. Not circumcised, funny looking guys. Done. G-Man. Actually, we're gonna go to Dan up on the land. Dan, how many not circumcised, funny looking guys are you giving Fargo?
This was an absolute pleasure to revisit. I should be watching this more. It's so fucking good. It's a 5 for me. It's just a hard 5 at that. Well done to everyone involved. I love this movie, and I hope you fwits love it just as much. Hard 5.
Good one, Dan. G-Man.
Agree, guy.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the G.
Look, when I saw this movie and thought I was better than everyone else in 1996,
Yeah, you did.
I thought that this was a perfect film. And today, in 2025, I can't disagree. This is a perfect film. This has spurned a genre of movies like this, which are nowhere near as good as this. So Fargo and the Coens, thank you. 5 out of 5 for me. Non-circumcised, funny-looking guys.
Could be anyone.
This will be easy. This will be easy for you.
I wonder where it puts us. Look, it puts us up at 5. There's a few movies up there now. We've got 5. We've got quite a few of them. We've got Shine Boxes, The Goodfellas, Power Converters,
Star Wars,
Royales with Cheese,
Pulp,
Dog Entrees.
Dog Entrees. I don't know what that is.
If you can't get that one.
Dog. Oh, it's Jaws.
Shit.
It's Jaws.
Torn Sleeping Bags.
Empire.
Moosleys.
Aliens. E.T.
And Not Circumcised, Funny Looking Guys.
Morgs.
Right above 4.92 Snake Dicks.
That's The Exorcist.
So, yeah, it's our equal one.
Equal one. Well done. Deserved.
Thoroughly deserved. I had a gut feel we might be all leaning that way, but I'm glad that we didn't let ourselves down.
No, that's a great movie.
Great movie. And if you've not seen Fargo, 1, I hope we haven't ruined it for you. 2, go and see it. The other thing, we got the Morgs, you would have been very excited as last week on Species, is that we got a call from XR8, our good mate XR8.
Chavez. Yeah, what a legend.
He said, essentially, Dan, that he's just watched Warrior because of us.
Oh,
Thank you.
The John Legend movie. He hadn't seen it.
He hadn't seen it, and he thanked us. And in the background, I could hear the end credits song playing as though he is.
Yeah, today.
He has finished the movie and called and got on straight away.
Yeah. That's a fucking awesome movie. Well done, Chuppers. Glad we got you into that. And that final scene is just brilliant. And they wrote that final scene knowing that that's the music they wanted to
incredible
have
song.
Involved. So yeah, what a fucking great. I might even watch that tonight. What a great movie.
Very high on the cryometer. Great movie.
Not so high.
And that's a very good example of that, guys. There's lots of movies that we review here, and not many of them are really shit. And the shit ones are good fun to watch because after listening to us pick them apart, you'll have a laugh. So effectively, anything we do, just copy, and you'll be as successful as Born to Watch and have your own house band. It's as simple as that. People, it's that time of the show where we finish, but not before we ask you to share to your friends, share to your enemies. As we said, let's get some organic growth like Gow in Canada. It's been fun. G-Man.
I've just sent you a email so we can get in some post-production.
Excellent, and we shall do that.
Some post-production things to do.
Absolutely do that in post-production. Daniel.
Oh, what do we got next week?
Oh, shit. Next week. Another great 90s movie.
Oh.
Now.
We're really slapping the bass, man, with the 90s movies.
Slapping the bass, man. Slapping the bass. Oh, well done, G. You're funny when you want to be. Now, Dustin Hoffman, Morgan Freeman, Rene Russo.
Oh, I've got it.
What is it, G-Man?
Outbreak.
Airborne.
Wow.
Mutaba.
Yeah.
God, I wouldn't have seen that
was
for
Airborne.
30 years. Fucking hell.
No, I was saying I hadn't seen it forever, and then maybe 18 months ago it was on, and I just started. So I was like, oh, it's a good flick. And then I just watched the whole thing. It was awesome.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding
Awesome.
Jr.
Mm.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, yeah.
It's got a great
he's the young guy in it.
Donald Sutherland.
Yep.
Great movie. I remember seeing that at the movies. It's also got Can't Buy Me Love, Patrick Dempsey.
Yep.
He's Patient Zero.
Patient Zero, yeah.
Great movie. If you're into disease spreading and killing the world kind of COVID movies, get into it. If you've not seen it, watch it. Do your homework. Next week's going to be Outbreak. Dan, thank you very much.
Awesome. Be more like Chuppers, people. Be less like Narrabeen, that fucking cunt-hole. Well done, everyone.
And on that note, it is bye from the Born to Watch team. See you next week on the line.
See ya.